somebody who learn the game from other people, right? Like people who at a higher standard or somebody who on another level than them. Then they take them tools and they apply it to their everyday life. And they get to where they need to be. And they teach somebody else the same thing. So they can take care of their people. That's what a real boss is. She ain't got nothing to do with no material shit or nothing like that. Shit's some real shit.
Who your example of some bosses that you kind of like looked up to growing up?
Some real bosses like Biggs Burke. Man. Niggas like Biggs Burke. People like, who else? Who else would I say is like that I looked up to besides my pops and my uncles and them? Ain't too many like people that's out in the world that I could say I looked up to like that. As far as like in the industry and nothing like that. No.
Who your top 3 influence as far as rapping? Or who you say had the most impact on you, like rapping wise?
Man, I stole my pop CD case when I was a little nigga, dog, I swear. When he went to the joint, he had went to the Fed joint when I was little as hell, so all I had the great PlayStation. I used to sit all day in the basement. C Murder really was like, C Murder was the first nigga that influenced me. And then Blade Icewood, Street Lord Wine, and Jay-Z. Like, when I seen Jay-Z doing, like, Reasonable Doubt, shit, that shit was, like, it was, like, some mafioso music type shit. But, like, and, like, my niggas. So that's more than how many you asked me for?
Just 3.
It's too many to name. This music game too deep. It's too many to name. I can't even dumb it down to 3.
What would you say just about the state of Detroit music right now? How you feel about it?
It's the best it's ever been. The whole Detroit. Like, everybody motivated, everybody inspired. Everybody see the bigger picture, it seemed like. Like, everybody know it took a long time to get where we at right now, so I kind of feel like everybody know they got to work hard to maintain that shit.
And what's my last question? Who is GT?
That's really my real name, though, Gary Thomas, man. I ain't really got no motherfucking made-up name like some of these rappers, man. These rappers be having cartoon character names, man. That's what I call that shit. They got superhero names.
What's 5 things, 5 morals or 5 rules that you live by as a person?
Be yourself no matter what. Never bite your tongue. Always say what you feel. Stay consistent. Treat people with the same respect you want to be treated with. And just value the people that's in your life that's genuinely giving a fuck about you.
What advice would you give an up-and-coming young hustler trying to just make it in any lane?
Man, if you in the music lane, first off, like me, don't be asking a nigga to listen to that shit every day, dog. Just drop the music. Don't ask for no advice when it come to that type of shit. A lot of niggas say, what I gotta do, bro? Play this how you feel. Music is how you feel about that shit. That's just how I feel. But as far as a hustler, get out here and grind every single day, like, man. Every day, because you never know what day that plug or whoever might see you just grinding every day, and then they put something in your hands, it's automatically taken care of. So that's how you able to go up. But if you're just doing this shit when you feel like it, when it's convenient for you, you're going to keep going up the hill. And when you get to a mark, you're going to go right back down because you ain't doing this shit every day. But you got to be real consistent with this shit and lock in, man.
What is, I would say, some investment type of advice you would give an entrepreneur, a young entrepreneur?
To buy some motherfucking property, man.
What about to the rappers specifically?
Buy some property. It's really this shit like real life out here. Buy you some land, dog. Get you a crib. Go put some money in that shit. Don't go run to the jeweler first, man. Buy you an entertainment lawyer. Get you an LLC. Get your articles, man. Get yourself together, man. Go get you a business bank account. Just shit. Try to get you some credit. That's what I'm working on now. It's credit, man. That credit shit is everything.
What's some absolutely do not do's when it comes to this rap shit?
Don't be no fucking bug, man. Don't be no nigga that's aggravating as hell, man. Like, you gotta know if you hold weight or not. You gotta know if you an asset or you a nigga who just around just cause you around. You can't be no nigga that they giving a chance to and then you trying to, go overboard with this shit, man. You gotta know if you one of them ones, but some people try to dim your light when you one of them ones. You gotta stay grounded, man. You gotta stay humble.
And what's your definition of real?
My definition of real is like, shit. That's a good ass question, because everybody be like, I'm a real nigga, I'm real this. Like, I don't know. Oh, you stand on what's right. You stand on what's right, what's right, what's wrong is wrong. Some people like to beat around the bush. Some people like to ignore the real shit because they don't like how it feel afterwards. But at the end of the day, the shit's still true. Like, if it's a fact, it's a fact. If it ain't, then let that shit fly. You got to worry about yourself. Worry about the people around you. A real one ain't in everybody motherfucking mix, man. Trying to figure out what everybody doing or stirring up no gossip. No fake ass shit like that or doing whole shit. Like throwing stones, hiding in the glass house. A lot of people do that shit. They point the finger and don't want the finger pointed at them. That ain't how this shit go. That's what real is, man.